Alright, so I started doing this one earlier, and I started doing a different method than one that was a lot more simpler, and I got I wasn't off by much. I got 19 out of 500 or something like that. And you know how it is when early math, when early in the in the lesson or whatever, they won't give you numbers like 500, and they usually try to keep it down, just try to keep it the like how to do it type thing, trying to teach you how to do it. And remember, I realized what I could have done because I checked the answer key. I didn't think that was right, and it's not. Although it's close, but see, like here, what we can do is we can factor this out. That's what I should have done. So we can do, let's see, x minus 169. This is kind of a trick too. And in a way, I'm kind of glad they gave us this video, or I messed up or whatever. And I was doing the x and y values and using a calculator and doing a little bit above 169, and then, kind of going toward it, and then below 169 and going toward it this way, and getting a number, and it was some crazy 0.038461 that it didn't look like anything I've ever seen. So then I plugged in something really, really small, and then I found that, the calculator always estimates a simpler number. It gave me 19 over 500. Anyway, so if we take this and we factor it out, and this is, like I said, this is kind of a trick. Usually the factor will be in the numerator. And when you start doing the integrals, which I'll do later on, then you'll see that a lot of the times one of the derivatives will be also there or present. If not fully, then partially, and you can manipulate the equation to find it out. Alright, so anyway, so we got, what is it, the square root of x minus 13 over x minus 169. We factor this out, we get square root of x. The square root times square root is just a number, and then we know there's no b value if you think about it in like the quadratic equation, because that means there's a plus and there's a minus. Square root of x plus 13. So that's that, right? Take the square root times square root of x times square root of x, you just get x. X squared times 13 is positive 13x, or square root of x. And then you take this number, negative 13 times square root, minus square root of x. And then negative 13 times positive 13, that's a negative 169. These cancel out, and you get x plus negative 169, or x minus 169. So we have a minus there. Alright, so we gotta put this over here, square root of x, and look at this. This one and this one, this one and this one, they cross out, right? So then we got 1 over the square root of x plus 13. And now we can evaluate. Square root of x plus 13. And what's the square root if we type them? Okay, let's do this. Square root of 169. And what's the square root of 169? Well, 13, right? We could do, what, negative 13, but we're not doing that, This is just, like I said, a simpler form and all that. So, 13, 1 over 13. So we get 1 over, and like I said, I looked at the answer key now, and I could tell they don't do a negative, or else, well, you get a 0. Maybe it wouldn't be, anyway, that's too complicated. So, square root of 169 is 13, I just know that. Plus 13 equals 1 over 26. And that's our answer, 1 over 26. That's it. So as the limit of x approaches 169 of square root of x minus 13 over x minus 169, it's 1 over 26. That's it.